Thank you very much for joining us. James Lim is here right now. He's Executive Director of Philippine International Aid. Nice to see you, James.
Thank you.
And one of the things that we just talked about a moment ago, that the aid that you raise through these different events goes to young people in the Philippines as well as the United States. Is
That's
that right?
correct, particularly in the Bay Area. Yes.
Yeah, and you said that some people ask why do you have to help children in the Philippines? And your answer is what?
Well, Philippines, as you know, is a third world country,
right?
And the most recent census that we had, about 43% of our population is under the ages of 17, and a lot of the youth right now in the Philippines don't even get the chance to go to a school or education because of the poverty that they're experiencing.
Right.
Some of them, most recently they estimated about 44,000 children are on the streets and are trying to work for their parents who can't support them. Some of them are abandoned. Some of them get into prostitution. Some of them are taken advantage of by other individuals there, whether it's sexual exploitation or commercial, advantage. And in fact, they said it's about 50,000 children are trafficked for sexual exploitation
actually,
every
I read
year.
about that.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't we have a problem in the Philippines in the sense that they're very wealthy? And then
Yes, exactly. There's a big gap in between.
Gap,
exactly.
Between the two, and that's something that outside people have to help with. I don't understand.
Yes, it's.
Do they not participate in the helping of the young people in that country, or is it
they do
to
some extent, but it's just the reality is there's just a huge population. In fact, they said it's about 27 million population are under the poverty line.
I see.
So it's a pretty significant number.
Yeah.
So what we're doing here in the United States is a lot of our immigrants here, the Filipino-American immigrants, we feel compelled to help out the children
Understandably.
back home.
Understandably. Okay, so it's a fashion show?
Yes.
This is the fundraiser that's coming up?
Yes, it's on November 20th at the Westin St. Francis. It's not only a fashion show, but it's really a celebration of the Filipino-American community. It starts off with a Christmas bazaar, a holiday bazaar. It's pretty much like a holiday tradition back home that we brought in here in the Bay Area. And then we also have silent auctions that really just to raise funds.
It's a real event.
Correct. It's multiple events that are all ongoing at the same time. And then it's culminated by that fashion show and luncheon at the St. Francis.
And everyone's invited.
Everyone's invited. You don't have to be Filipino.
Okay.
Everybody's invited. In fact, Comcast has been one of our supporters this year.
Well, good for them. They should do something with their money.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's terrific that they're doing that. So the money that you'll raise here will go mostly to the Philippines and some to the United States.
That's
is that
correct.
Right?
Yes.
Different
Majority will be in
programs
the
and
Philippines.
Things.
Yes.
I mean, you said high school in the United States.
High school, particularly in the United States high school, we partnered with Wells Fargo, who is one of our biggest supporters.
Oh, yeah.
So what we do is we put together a scholarships that we give to the high school kids that are entering the college. We give out $10,000 a year.
Okay, well, you've done pretty well partnering with Wells Fargo and Comcast. Those are a couple pretty solid contributors, I would say.
Yes, but we need more help from different companies. So if anybody's listening to this, we really need as much support.
Fair enough. Okay, the event again, November 20th.
Yes, November 20th at the Westin St. Francis. And it starts at 10 a.m. and all the way till 4 p.m., 5 p.m.
Is
because
that
again,
Saturday
there's a bazaar.
I don't know.
That's a Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes,
Sunday.
It's at the Grand Ballroom.
Okay, sounds like a nice event. James, nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
James Lim has been our guest, and he is Executive Director of Philippine International Aid. Thank you very much for joining us.